In this video, we'll learn how to control an LED with Arduino Uno. So let's scroll down, choose an Arduino Uno and place it in our work plane like this. Next, we'll need a breadboard. So let's click it and place it in our work plane like this. We'll also need two LEDs. So let's scroll up, choose an LED and place it over here, and choose another LED and place it over here. We'll also need two resistors so that we can control the flow of current in this LED. So I'll click it over here. We need to rotate it by 90 degree. So let's do that and drag it in place. I'll copy and paste this resistor and place it over here. Now we need to connect the negative terminal of this breadboard to ground. We can do that like this. Now we need to connect the cathode of this LED to negative terminal via these resistors. So let's connect it like this and this like this. Now we need to connect anode to one of these digital ports. So for that, I'll change the wire color to red and connect it like this. Let's connect this to fourth terminal and this to second terminal. And now we need to code this Arduino. So we need to click on code, and there will be some default code present here. We need to delete them just by dragging it and leaving it on this trash bin. We'll need the set pin. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to blink these two LEDs so that this turns on, stays on for a second, and then turns off, and then this turns on, stays on for a second, and this cycle continues. So what we'll do is we will click on this set pin and drag it to our work plane. We will set this fourth pin to high, and then we'll drag another set pin and we will select this pin 2. We want this pin 2 to be low, and then we'll click on this control and wait for 1 second. So this light will turn on and this one will stay off, and then we will wait for 1 second, and again let's set pin this, and we'll need two of them. So change this to pin 4 and this to pin 2. Now pin 4, that is this first LED, will turn off after a second, and pin 2, that is the second LED, will turn on, and then we want it to wait for another second. So after this wait, it will cycle back to first stage and this cycle will continue. So let's click on this simulation and see that this LED turns on, and then after a second this one turns on, then after a second this one. So after this, if we want to export this uh, to our Arduino, we can either download it and then export it, or what we can do is click on this and click on block plus text. Now you have the code over here. You can just copy it and paste it to your Arduino software. So now you know how to control a LED using Arduino.